Hi, hello. Sorry, I am so out of breath. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna. Oh, wait. Okay, well, first I need to connect my headphones to our computer because apparently I didn't do that before. Alrighty. Now that that's done, I can do the stream. Alright. Okay, let me situate our phone somewhere where I can see it easily. That's good enough. Okay. Sorry, had to get a sports drink because I don't want to be dehydrated. But yeah, you probably saw from the title of the stream. It's we're doing Legends Arceus this time. I'm sorry to the people that wanted like a Deltarune stream on Wednesday. We just got really tired and we couldn't do it. Also, lots of weird feelings, and also I got distracted. Oops. Anyways, so we're just doing a very impromptu. Oh yeah, it's right over there. Okay, hang on, let me turn on our switch really quick, because I'm pretty sure it's off. Yeah, it's off. Alrighty, hang on. Open source projector display. Thank you. Alright, so this is what we're working with right now. First of all, peep the outfit. Hisuian Lilligant kimono and trousers. Also some nice shoes. And of course, fuck, what is it called? Like, I forgot what the name, fuchsia glasses and pixie hat, obviously. And obviously, not too much on the side of things on hand, unfortunately. I spent like 100,000 Poké dollars on a refrigerator, despite the fact that I don't have a Rotom and I don't know if I'll ever find one. At least not for a while. I'm pretty sure they show up in space-time distortions because, you know, they are an electric Pokemon. More of a new concept more than anything. Oh, whoops. Of course, there's a bit of a delay to my inputs, as always. That's fine, it's fine. Okay. So, right now, I'm mostly just trying to evolve these three buggers. My three Eevees that I'm trying to get to a certain level. Hang on. Idiot. Okay. As I was about to say before I was so rudely interrupted. I'm trying to evolve these three goobers that I've named accordingly, so you can probably tell what I'm planning for them. Ice Spice, Moss Time, and Daylight. Really, really fun. Sorry. My instinct is to press B to run, but it's not. I have to press on the left analog stick, which it is something that's also present in Pokemon Scarlet, but it is really unintuitive in my opinion, especially when it doesn't stay. Maybe that's just like a fuck. Maybe that's just, like, I don't know, skill issue on my part, but anytime I try to keep a hold of the sprint, I just can't. That is not the one I was trying to go for. There we go. God, I hate when I can't. I wish you can jump in this game. The closest thing we have to that is a dodge, though. But yeah, mostly for now, I'm just trying to fill out our Pokedex, because well, rather ironically, I don't have them all yet. And I want to, ow! What the f is that? Oh god, it's an alpha. Okay. Okay, let's just take care of these for now. The delayed input is really throwing me off. Kale took nothing from that. Shook it off. Okay. Oh! Eevee can evolve now! Awesome! Hang on, let me just, really quick get out of eyesight so I can teleport back. Hi! Hi! Hi, Urban! Right. Talk to Professor Laviton. Did I really catch 13 Pokemon? Oh, yeah, I guess I did, huh? Oh, yeah, some of these were in the space-time distortion. I forgot. Interesting. Got a couple Toxicroaks, I think. How many did I get? Oh, only one. Okay. Yeah, I had a pretty productive run. Not bad. Edens! Hi! Everyone's here. Okay. Okay, my first priority is to head over to Alabaster Islands, because there's something I need to do there. It's something that I was basically... I'm on the big screen! This is huge! This is huge. I'm pretty sure the pin that I marked a while ago, that is the hole I need to go to. I say hole, it's just kind of activating. Alright. I do like the echo. Pretty sure it's this way, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is! Ice Spice. Hello? I thought this was meant to... Ice Spice, do you want to evolve? Okay, so, sorry, I forget that this is not exactly intuitive for people who have never seen Legends Arceus. So, this is Legends Arceus. It's a far cry from what you would usually expect of a normal Pokemon game. Like, you do have your Pokemon, and there is the mechanic of catching them, but in here, the primary mechanic is just catching Pokemon and filling out the Pokedex. Like, if you can see here, like, the whole point is to fill out your Pokedex and do certain tasks related to that. Like, let's say, for example, Togepi. Togepi, I've caught 15, 7 which are small, 8 of which are small, my mistake, 8 of which I've caught without being spotted. And of course, there are certain ones that I haven't done yet. For example, I haven't caught a Togepi while it's asleep, I haven't seen it use Draining Kiss, I haven't given it food, and I haven't evolved any. And there are certain ones where this little mark that says complete, that's research level 10, which basically means I've reached a certain level to which it's marked as complete. But that's not like the end of it. There is another level which is perfected. And basically it means you've done every single thing there is to do on the specific Pokemon. You've completed every single task, and now it's perfected. And as you can see, I've done this for a few Pokemon. These are actually, I think these are specifically my, the Obsidian Fieldland common encounters that I just decided to perfect for the thrill of it. As you can see here, some of the tasks require you to do a shit ton with the Pokemon. Like, you have to have it use Hypnosis a certain amount of times, up to 40. You have to defeat 40 Drifloon. And there's some that, there are some that, like with Glaceon, I have not seen yet. Which I'm trying to do. Throwing it against the Ice Rock, believe it or not, does not make it evolve. Let's see. Will it evolve? It can't? Oh, is it because it's out right now? Hang on, I need to walk away and come back. Okay. Ice Spice. Let's do this. Also, yeah, that's a thing that's present in this game specifically. Your Pokemon don't evolve automatically. They evolve manually. Also, we got a Glaceon! Awesome! Ice Spice got the idea for a new move! Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, Ice Spice is officially a Glaceon. Yeah, you probably could tell from the naming conventions for these, but I didn't want to mix them up and accidentally evolve Moss Time at the Ice Rock. If you couldn't tell. So I had them named appropriately in case I wanted to, because I wanted to specifically evolve them into a specific Pokemon. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. That took a little bit of finagling. Okay. I want to see my Pokemon really quick. Yeah, you can see here that I've already started filling out the living decks. I've caught every unknown. I've caught a bunch of Pokemon. There are certain spots that I have not filled out yet. I'm pretty sure this is where the Krogunk line is. Unfortunately, I'm also doing this based on gender. So, I'm having the time of my life here. So many. 28 to be exact. Got every letter of the alphabet. And also the punctuation marks. Much is unknown about these unknown. The only move they know is Hidden Power. all they know is hidden power, ever. Also, yeah, this is technically where my party Pokemon is supposed to be, but it's currently being overrun by whatever shit I also managed to find. Right, okay. I need to remember what exactly is the... not that. What is the order of the... I did get Jolteon and Flareon. Oh. Okay, so Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon. Okay. I already have Sylveon because I caught this during a space-time distortion. So that means I need an Eevee. I need a third Eevee that I'm going to rename to, I'm just gonna name it Nighty Night because I want this to evolve into Umbreon. There we go. So we have Moss Time, Daylight, and Nighty Night. Wonderful. It's all coming together. Oh, you do, Irvin. Pray tell. What is your hidden power? I also have to explain the mechanics. You can technically send your Pokemon out. Must time. You can send your Pokemon out like this. And, you know, you can look at them and they can talk to you. They don't follow you around, unfortunately. They just sit here. This is all they do. Moss time. The crown. Yeah, if you get a certain distance away from them, they just automatically just warp back to you. I haven't figured out any names for my Decidueye and Weirdeer, unfortunately. I'll figure it out eventually. Right, I wanted to run around a bit. Cause, did you know, having your Pokemon do tasks like this, like sending them out to, either hit trees or hit ore deposits, it increases their friendship level somehow. Oh, I fucked up. Nobody saw that. Oh wait, I actually want that. Yeah, this is called an ore deposit. And you basically just throw your Pokemon out and they break it. And you get little materials. This is also the main, part of the game. You basically just gather materials. You are essentially foraging for your own materials. You can buy certain stuff, like... hang on, I can do this. I can do this. I don't need a Sneasler. I don't need a Sneasler. I don't need a Sneasler. No, shut up. I don't need it. I don't need it. I can do it just fine with Weirdeer. Okay, maybe I can do it with, yeah, I don't need no I don't need a Sneasler. Who said I need a Sneasler? Also, yeah, another major thing regarding this game is inventory management. Yay, everybody's favorite thing. Thought you could escape it? Nope. But yeah, when you... There's two different forms of storage. There's your satchel, which has a limited amount, and your item storage, which is over here, and it has a theoretical... It theoretically just keeps going, honestly. Well, not... It doesn't do that specifically, it just you know, it just takes a while. Actually, now that I think about it, hang on. Are there any satchels? There's one. Okay. Let's go to the Pearl Settlement. Sorry, I need this satchel. For some mysterious reason, a lot of my merit points disappeared due to what can only be described as impulse purchases. I bought a magmarizer and then an electrovisor, which wouldn't you know it, you need those for evolving Magmar into Magmortar and Electabuzz into Electivire. Oh. Deposit. Yippee. Okay. Oh, this one's got a shaking tree. Oh no, it's a Burmy. How is the only thing that Lost Time knows double edge? The only attacking move it knows is double edge. Okay, we need to fix that actually. Hang on. Well, the only other moves it knows is Tackle and Quick Attack. Gonna swap. There we go. Sorry, I need to get rid of the fairy type move because if I don't, it's going to evolve into a Sylveon. I should do that for the others, actually. Someone's making popcorn upstairs. Sorry, I guess all the Eevees are just gonna have double edge. Oh, this is Sneasel. Don't mind me. I'm just a friendly passerby. Don't mind me. Oh wait, or deposit. I need that. Okay, Moss time, go! Okay. Are you sure that? This is just kind of what I'm gonna do for a little bit because I need these Eevees to evolve. Either that or I could just find them out in the wild, which could be simpler, but I like doing things to make myself suffer, apparently. There's another thing I could theoretically do. I could complete the dex entries for Thundurus, Landorus, and Tornadus. Because I do have their Pokemon now. It's just a matter of having all their dex entries completed. Quote unquote completed, you know. Look at how shy that guy is. Hi. Sorry. Eden's has only been here for a little bit, and immediately he's dethroned Urban. Oh well. That sounded so flippant. Wait. Wait. most illuminating. I heard about the move, you know, sort of secondhand. I'm glad that it's, well, I wouldn't say it's gone smoothly, but I'm glad that you and Irvin have your own place now, honestly. Hashtag your throne. Let's see. You are on our awesome TV and background noise epicness. I've never felt a higher honor than this moment. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda wanna save up my merit points so that way I can get the upgrade disc for Porygon. 'Cause I have the dubious disc. I just don't have the upgrade disc, unfortunately. The only way you can get those is either through space-time distortions, which are really hard to get. I am in actual danger of falling asleep with this. Nap time. Ooh, you want to fall asleep so bad. Ooh. Ooh, there's a Growlithe mass outbreak. Let me go check that out. I'm probably going to release most of them anyway, because I don't need them for a Pokedex, and also my pastures mysteriously seem to fill up really fast if I leave it unattended. Okay, where's this outbreak? Oh yeah, of course, it's in the one place where you can find Growlithe. Whoops, my bad. Oh. I'm sure I'll be a very relaxing background noise for you. Not like that. For some reason, my instinct is always to like press the B button to run. I don't know why, but that Beautifly's wings were really like, I don't know. They were very like, how do I say this, shimmery? For a moment I thought it might have been a shiny because just of how the wings looked. I didn't hear the shiny jingle. I just saw the colors. I was like, wait, is that it? 90% sure it's not though. I'm not here. This is my #1 tactic to always escape annoying Pokemon that keep trying to attack you. Just fly away. Works every time. Not a... Hang on. Well... Okay. That's where the... Oh, they've all spotted me. Okay. Hi, little guys. Look at these little cuties. Let's see. Let's see how far I could get by just chucking Pokeballs at them. Because I'm pretty sure I've anchored all of them. Well, that was easy. It's a good thing I brought out Weird Ear. Well, not exactly, because I'm pretty sure Gale is tankier. I just care about... I just care about Gale more, and I don't want it to faint. Their white fur does look like whipped cream. It's so cute. I love the Hisuian forms. They're just so good. I'm particularly a big fan of Sneasel. The the purple and gray looks particularly pleasing. Its evolution, Sneasler, is very interesting. It's less, just me. It's less of like, you know, like a Weavile, offshoot, and more just like Sneasel if it was taller, and also was a mean girl. So easy. I don't even have to try. Oh, more of them. I'm afraid I might run out of Pokeballs before this. Uh-oh. Oh, they spotted me again. Okay, Hi-yi-yi! Oh yeah, there's two Crowlith. Decidueye, you might not want to look behind you. Wait, I do want to show you the Sneasler, evolution of the Hisuian Sneasel. You have access to Fire Thing. What are you doing throwing rocks at the Decidueye? Sigh. I can't be mad at them. They're just babies. They don't know any better. Okay. Ah, they keep spawning. I'm running out of Pokeballs, actually. That one, I'm less sure about it catching. Wow, that actually worked somehow. Crazy. Alright, that was all the Pokemon in the outbreak, actually. Actually, wait, I remember. I wanted to show you guys the Sneasel. The Sneasler. It sounds like a fucking, like, I don't know, the Riddler or something, but I swear to God it's real. And it looks like this. It's a mean girl. It's just mean girl Sneasel. It's so long too. It's the funniest thing ever. And you can see me right there in the back. I'm just hiding in this little crate that the Sneasler's carrying me around in. I'm like a little dog in a purse of a mean girl. There's more rides to this, obviously. They're all like Hisuian specific, you know, which makes sense. Wait, what do you smell? Oh, there's something in here. Ah, right here. Oh wow, that's not bad. Hang on. Alright. Yeah, and there's the weird deer, of course. Just basic ride Pokemon, you know? It looks very majestic. Very complicated evolution, believe it or not. This isn't the weird deer on my team. That's like a completely different thing, actually. Hang on. If I just like send out my weird deer and then just ride this one, there's a bit of a difference. Oh god, I didn't realize how tall it was. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, it's tall. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel insignificant compared to your noble counterpart. Yeah, I know. Okay. And there are other ones, like the Hisuian Braviary. As you can see, its eyes aren't exactly the flaming psychic looking eyes. The normal eyes are just underneath. But it still looks really cool, honestly. Very different than the usual Braviary, in my opinion. Oh, I forgot we were at a height that would hurt me. Yeah, these are all the rides. I typically prefer Rare Deer because I like going fast horizontally. Wait, I remembered. Moss time! Hit a tree. Wonderful. I need to get on top of having my Pokemon do tasks, because that's the way I increase affection in this game. That alongside having them battle in Pokemon battles. Oh, mushroom cake. That's not bad. Actually, what are the other criteria for... Man, if only... Where's Eevee? Eevee? Oh, there you are. Okay. So I need to use Quick Attack 40 times. That's it. That's all I need to do. Alright. Well, we know what to do. Nobody talk to me. We're pivoting. We're doing something else. Okay, we're sleeping until the morning. Okay, this is more like it. This I can deal with. The leveling might be a little bit problematic because these Eevees, well, that's actually kind of convenient. Well, these Eevees are pretty much over leveled compared to like the Staravia. I hate to break it, but they don't exactly have the best EVs because they haven't exactly been trained in battle. Well, either way, that was a pretty convenient way to... Not on my watch. Moss time, use Quick Attack. Wonderful. I love decimating the local population. Back strikes. I love back strikes. Oh, that's a big Starly. It's so big. I can't get over how comically large the... No! Oh my god! Moss time survived! Thank god. That was a big fucking Starly. Unfortunately, I don't think Moss time is doing too hot. So let's heal it up. Oh fuck, that wasn't enough. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's kind of problematic. Wait. Oh yeah, I can... Oh yeah, okay. That's fine. As long as Staravia doesn't get an attack in, that's fine by me. I haven't caught a Chatot before. Fuck. Oh, thank God. I thought I was gonna run away. Caught during daylight hours? Yeah, I sure hope it does. I'm going to need to restore the PP of quick time, or sorry, Moss times quick attack. God, tongue twister. Let's see. Oh, I missed the medicinal leaf. Not that I exactly need it. I just like collecting stuff. Eh. This part's actually kind of boring. Mostly I'm just throwing my Pokemon at trees and rocks just to get stuff and hopefully to... What did I... Oh, I pissed off a Beautifly. Like always. No, I don't want to actually... Let me just mosey around. Don't mind me. I don't need Sneasler. I can climb this cliff on my own. See? Nope. Oh God. Help. Ah! Okay, so I can't climb that ledge, but it's fine because I have an alternative. Oh Lord. Whew, okay. Where is... Okay, phew! I've forgotten everything. I get so zoned in on my tasks. I just kind of forget to be a person. So many Growlithe. So many Growlithe as far as the eye can see. Okay, let me just double check, cause yep, we already have one. Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to all of these Growlithe that we just caught. I know you're probably all very attached to these, but I don't need this many. Plus, I get pretty good monetary compensation in the form of things I can sell. I am a little bit strapped for cash. Just a little. Fuck, I forgot about... I forgot about the satchel. I need to get that satchel. I need my merit points. Let's see. I'm not sure if it's obvious from the amount of things that I've already done so far, but I've kind of sunk in a lot of time into this game. Maybe a bit too much, but that's up for debate. Let's actually rest for just a little while. Yep. Yeah, these camps are basically in of themselves just Pokemon centers, except a lot more open air. You have a place to heal your Pokemon and your PC, and of course everybody knows your crafting station. That's an important part of every Pokemon center, you know. And of course there's an attendant that's basically your Pokemon, your Pokemart and your Poke Center. Everyone thank this anonymous Galaxy member. This he has chosen to remain nameless, but just note his efforts do not go unnoticed. Fuck! I put the orange berries away. I could craft. I haven't crafted in a bit. 45. What's 45 divided by 2? It's like roughly 22. Just a little extra bonus. I would like to do some shopping, just so that way I could sell you this Pokeshi doll I just made for $1,000. And I'll do some more shopping. Because I'm out of Ultra Balls apparently. I'm a responsible spender, by the way. Wait, did I? Actually, I'll stay up. Hang on. No, that's not what I'm asking for. Oh no, I didn't just like basically use all my money. Not a bad investment. Nuh-uh. 57 merit points. Oh, just over 1,000. Awesome. Laventon, I want to go home. Yes. Yes, I've made some new observations. I haven't caught one while it's sleeping. That's tough. Because I basically just kind of have to sit around and wait for one of them to get sleepy. Which I'm never patient enough to do. That crawl to the 10th star. It's killing me. Right now, I'm just kind of prioritizing filling out my Pokedex and getting the living deck sorted out, so that way I don't have to worry about you know, accidentally releasing a Pokemon that I actually needed this whole time. Yep. Thank you. Okay. Once Moss Time evolves, I will evolve it into Leafeon, and then box it, and then put Porygon on the team. Speaking of which, I'm gonna need that dubious disc really quick. I only have one. You don't need to ask. I'm just gonna immediately... fuck. Oh, how convenient. The Obsidian Field Lens was exactly where I wanted to go. Honestly, if I could compare this to any other game, maybe a bit unsolicited, but I would liken it a bit more to like Breath of the Wild, honestly. Except the mechanic is, instead of fighting monsters, you catch them. In which most of them are really just animals. A lot of them are just animals. Some of them are weirdly humanoid. There's quite a few outbreaks. I don't know if I want to touch any of them, honestly. My main priority is getting Moss Time evolved. Just ignore the Geodudes getting mad. They do that sometimes. That also happens sometimes. Sometimes, Pokemon just kind of jump out at you out of like ore deposits or trees or mounds of stuff on the ground. I'm explaining this as if people who are watching probably don't know, which for Urban at the very least, I'm pretty sure she does know. Hang on, I can do this. Nope. We go a different way. There's an iron chunk right over here. Iron chunks are pretty invaluable because they are the thing that makes the really good Pokeballs, like the Ultra Balls and the Gigaton Balls and the Jet Balls, and I need to go. Hang on, I can totally scale this. Weird Ear, I believe in you. See, I knew it could do it. He needs to sneeze there anyway. It's probably gonna be another Geodude. Yep! That's funny because I'm pretty sure that's the last Geodude I need ever. Yep! That's the last one I've ever needed. This would be a bad idea to fall off. I could die. Or I could just, you know. I could just use a braviary. Let's see. Well, that was kind of dumb. I just prided myself on what an awesome strategy I thought of. That's an alpha. I just want to get that ore deposit, and I'm running. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. I'm just your friendly neighborhood survey team member. I'm just here to throw Pokeballs at trees and ore deposits. I'm not here to start a fight, I promise. I could talk about other stuff, honestly. For me. Anyways, I could talk about other stuff next night. This isn't really personal or anything, but we are going to Orlando, Florida in, like, over a week from now. So, not next week, but the week after that, we are not going to be able to stream whatsoever, unfortunately. Which I'm sure is going to be a huge, I'm sure it's going to be a huge disappointment to hear for those of you who love to tune into our streams. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to have anything on backlog either. We just stream and that's it. And that's another Burmy. I don't really care. I'm not in the business to catch these Burmy, although it probably would, probably net me a few bucks, but my priority is just getting. Oh, okay, so for those of you who probably didn't hear it the first time, next week I will be able to stream. Next week being like, what is it? Hang on, let me check the calendar. From like December 7th to the 13th, we'll still be around. We'll still be able to stream. However, on the 14th, we are going to Orlando, which means that we will not be able to stream from Monday to, I think it's Thursday, which unfortunately, those are the 2 times of the week that we consistently stream. So we just will not be able to stream that week. And I have a feeling that even if we did want to stream, like, I don't know, like on Friday or Saturday, we're going to be so exhausted from the trip that we're just not gonna stream either way. So yeah, that's kind of the game plan. Hi, Wrinkle. Very much unfortunate because I kind of want to continue our Pokemon Moon game playthrough, but unfortunately, it's not going to be possible. I know, it's tragic to me too. It's unfortunate that they didn't consider my niche condition in which I have to stream every week for my starving friends. But we'll see. Maybe I will be able to stream on Friday, but chances are, all the excitement from being in Florida at Universal Studios is probably going to be enough to incapacitate me for at least a few days. I know, it's so unfortunate. If only they considered the fact that I stream it to my small audience every week. But, oh well. I hope you'll forgive me as you endure a week without hearing our lovely voice. There's a mossy boulder. I know it's around here somewhere. It has to be. It's not that. There's a clearing around it, I remember. That's not it either. I'm pretty sure it's the mossy boulder that used to evolve an Eevee into a Leafeon. Like how... Oh god. That Dustclox tried to kill me? I'm sorry that I was in your general vicinity, I guess? They didn't consider me when making plans. I know, that's really unfortunate. This has to be it, by the way. This has to be the mossy boulder. Oh, it even has the investigate marker. The surface is covered with moss. Touching it feels good somehow. Yeah, that's most definitely the boulder. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. It's a mossy boulder. Okay, well, trying to get on top of it is not gonna do me anything. So I'm just gonna put a star there. And when my Eevee is ready to evolve, I will come back around and give it the well-deserved evolution it needs. I'm not quite sure what the requirements are, because I'm pretty sure the evolution requirement is to level it up when it's happy, which means, you know, maxing out its friendship stat. But I don't know if it's like, I have to level it up before it considers itself ready to evolve, or if I just have to reach the specific friendship level and then it automatically just unlocks. Because I keep forgetting that little tidbit. A space-time distortion. It's right here. I caught the god of time and the god of space, but yet space-time distortion still seem to be forming. Which I guess is fair, because from a gameplay standpoint, it does feel a little unfair to essentially be locked out of certain Pokemon because you didn't complete, because you either rushed through the story or you weren't able to catch all the Pokemon in time or whatever. So having it locked behind certain events that become, that essentially become unable to, inaccessible after a certain point in the story is just kind of unnecessary. And I know Pokemon loves to do that sort of stuff, where they just kind of fuck you over sometimes, but that doesn't seem like one of them. But it's still funny. I caught the god of space and time, and I also caught the god of chaos. All of whom, weirdly, their origin forms, well, aside from Giratina, seem to resemble Arceus for some weird reason. I don't know. Maybe they're like directly connected to Arceus or something. This is my new theory. It's called Arceus made everything? Okay. I'm unburying myself from some boxes, finally. Wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Congrats on the move, by the way. I know I've already said this, but, you know, it probably feels like, I don't know, it probably feels really nerve-wracking to, you know, have a very significant change happen, but also probably really relieving to have your own space, finally. I'd love to be able to visit your guys' apartment sometime, honestly. I actually need a Golbat. get in the ball. Thank you. Wow, so obedient. Oh, it's a Geodude. Okay. Why did I do that? I always underestimate how high I am above the ground, and I'm like, that's a survivable distance. And it's not really. I always look like a fool. If you start walking now, you'll make it. Fuck, you're right. Unfortunate though, I'll miss out on Universal Studios vacation trip, but some sacrifices are necessary. Oh, that's Alpha Snorlax. For some reason, every time I've tried to feed it anything, it just does not. Like, look. I throw a berry at it. Now watch what it does. What the actual fuck is your problem? You've never done this before. Why is it now, when I'm recording live for an audience, that you decide to actually fucking do it? What the actual fuck? You're making me look insane! Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna sit here. Okay, I guess he's not hungry anymore? Hang on. Oh, oops. Well, now I look like now I look like an idiot and an asshole. Sorry, not now, Luxio. Would you perhaps be interested in a berry? See, it locks on, it notices the berry, and it eats it, which is not something that I've noticed, because it does this fucking, like, dance around it, like it just can't pathfind to the goddamn berry. But for some reason, it's just doing it normally. Actually crazy. Actually crazy. I can't believe this Snorlax is trying to make me look like I'm insane because I've seen this. I've seen this. Oh. Fuck! I did it again. Hang on. This fucking Snorlax is making me look crazy. Like, what? What little pathfinding dance? I don't know what you're talking about. You sound crazy. Lying to my fucking face when it's never worked before. Oh, hi, Wormadam. I can't believe that Snorlax would fucking do that to me, making me look like I'm just some crazed lunatic that— ooh, space-time distortion. Hang on. Sorry, I'm scrolling right now. Let's go over. I'll be back for that Snorlax, I swear. Maybe I should just always stream my Legends Arceus task collecting. I can't believe... Well, actually, I can believe. Hang on. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's enough! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? After I spent 1,000 merit points, you finally give me a fucking upgrade? I'm... Oh. I'm mostly gonna be resource gathering right now. I'm gonna see what I can get. Oh, some stardust. There's a lot of shards everywhere. Oh, hi Leafeon. No offense, but I'm not really interested in, oh god. Ah! Oh, it's okay, it missed. Is that a nugget? It's a fucking nugget! Oh lord. Can I get that Toxicroak at least? Is it a girl? Maybe? I mostly just want to resource gather, because what I've done in these space-time distortions before is just, like, run around, or mostly just hide in the fucking grass and try to collect the Pokemon I want. Ooh, speaking. Or, oh no, it's a Firestone. Never mind. Sorry. Oh god! Fuck, I forgot there was fucking homing devices. Hang on. Ah. Ooh. I'm getting chased at fucking all ends. Oh god. This is why I hide in the grass! What was that? There's another shard. Okay. What's this? Oh, it's a protector. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, I appreciate it, but these are Pokemon that I already have, and I'm not really interested in getting them again. Okay, 2 Lickitungs and an Eevee. I'm not interested in fighting, I just want to gather resources. Is that so hard? I will say, I haven't really fully heard this music before. It's unsettling, but in a kind of good way. I do appreciate the unsettling droning. And also the clock ticking. Almost like, obviously, you know, it's a time anomaly, but also, it's evident that, you know, you're kind of on a time limit in this space. Like that. Like that. What a very, what a very apt way to say it, game. Thank you. Okay. I did get some pretty good stuff from that, actually. I got a second protector. You know, in case I ever wanted to get 2 Rhyperiors. Which I'm probably gonna have to do, but, you know. I could sell the rest of this, honestly. The shards don't really do anything as far as I'm aware. They're just kind of there. The only time I've ever had a need for them was when, the clothier, the girl at the clothier, wanted each shard because, you know, wanted more colors for the shop. I'd like to do some shopping, please. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell them. Yay! Okay, I have no idea whether or not this Eevee is ready to evolve yet. Time will only tell once I'm able to level it up at least. Wait, I know just the Pokemon to bother, actually. I know exactly what to bother. Is it this way? It is. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the Alpha Stantler. And that's a Burmy. Gonna be honest, I am a little tired of seeing Burmy so much. I've seen enough Burmy in a lifetime. Alpha Blissey. Let's see. Do I have anything? I have oranberries. That's really all. Oh, that's really sweet. Which is unfortunate because I am going to absolutely ruin this poor Pokemon's day. It's really unfortunate because Blissey is such a cute Pokemon and it's genuinely one of my favorites of all time. But unfortunately, it also has a really good XP yield. Okay, well at the very least, those level ups told me that Moss Time is not quite ready yet. Oh right, because I fought a different Pokemon. The Machoke is like, bite me now. Bite me next, please. Right, yeah, I forgot about that. Leviton, take me home. Yeah, I caught one Pokemon. Yep. I got $296 out of catching a single Pokemon. Oh yeah, I maxed that out. I've caught a Golbat, seen a Wormadam jump out of trees. I've given Blissey a thing. Oh yeah, I have to feed Snorlax 50 times. Awesome. How many of those times will be on stream? Because it feels like it will not do it otherwise. Make me out to be a fucking liar. Oh hey, that's my Palkia! Hi, nice to see you! Wait, is that what I think it is? Mouse time, please. Fuck! I'm so close. Oh my god! It's my Hisuian Gudra! big guy! God, you're so cute. Yeah, I know. Oh, hey, there's the unknown, too. It's really cute. Vaporeon! Oh my god, there's my Arcanine! That's literally right over there! Sorry. It's just... I know these Pokemon. I've caught them. We're gonna ignore Goodra. We're just gonna ignore the fact that Goodra just turned into a low frame animation. Oh, there's a... Is there like an invisible stamina bar or something? I'm good for now. I'm pretty sure you don't have anything for me since you bled me dry with the fucking mechanical set. Hey, do you want to see the mechanical set, by the way? So, we have this mechanical... Fucking whatchamacallit? Mechanical circular saw. We have a mechanical tub. Over here, we have the mechanical drawer, the mechanical box, and of course, the mechanical fan. That's probably the one thing that they got close. Obviously, these are all, these are all equipment that Rotom can possess. And of course I bought all of them because I have a normal relationship with, my spending habits. I don't know why I phrased it like that. As if I'm in a toxic relationship with my own spending habits. That might as well be what it is, though, because I'm a pretty bad impulse buyer. In game, though, I'm not like that in real life. Oh my god, it's all my little critters. They're different. I'm pretty sure that's P or Q? I don't remember which one that is. There's Staraptor. And there's that Steelix. Hi, big guy. Sorry, I just think this is really cute. Oh my god, it's Heatran! Hi, Heatran! God, you're not that big at all, honestly. You are actually kind of small. You're a little bit underwhelming for a legendary, honestly. Sorry, and I don't mean to like shame Heatran, but it is a little smaller than you'd expect. Maybe I'm just tall. It seems like I am... well, not quite, but I am, like... I am teenage age. You know, so... Man, if only that friendship... If only that, like, affection, guesser guy would also just be at every base camp. So that way I could quickly and conveniently figure out whether or not I need a little bit more to evolve. Let's go. I know I don't need, like, a whole lot more, but I'm just, like, how much more does it have to take? I don't have a really good gauge on how much each action does. I just kind of have to guess that by throwing my Pokemon at enough trees and ore deposits, that they eventually like me enough and I can evolve them if they have a friendship evolution. So, strap in, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna be here for a while. Oh wait, that's an Eevee. Fuck, I forget these are heavy. Fuck! Whatever, I didn't want an Eevee anyway. I've already got 3. Who needs another Eevee? I've already got like 7 others. If only there was a quick and easy way to do this. Oh, never mind. It literally just tells you. Right, okay. Let's go to the Grand Tree Arena and immediately pivot towards... Let's go towards that mossy boulder. It's over here. I guess it is convenient that the friendship evolutions don't require you to level up specifically. Fuck. Wait, right, I don't throw it. I just... Wait, all of them are ready to evolve. It's crazy. Moss! Evolve! If you don't evolve into a Leafeon, I'm gonna be sad. I'm happy! I'm happy! I'm so happy. Okay, I'm going to get far, far away from that moss boulder because I don't need it anymore. I'm a little worried though. I'm pretty sure it's still daylight, so... Oh, I guess everyone else was just... Everyone else was feeling up to mossing it up, but I guess not anymore. I guess everyone wants to moss it up unless unless I specifically ask for an evolution that's not Leafeon. And everyone's silent. I want to see my Pokemon. Moss time, you are returning to the box because you've evolved, and I don't need that anymore. I need to move this Golbat actually. Perfect. Now the only thing I need is Daylight and Nighty Night. One of these names is a lot more, I don't know, elegant sounding than the other. Well, at the very least, I can just do this. Wait, I don't have Quick Attack. Fuck. Hang on, Daylight. We are adding Quick Attack to your moveset because I need that task. I will say it is actually pretty convenient that, like, although the whole mechanic of, you know, you need to manually evolve your Pokemon can be a little bit tedious because it feels a lot more intuitive to just kind of let it happen and manually intervene. But this is pretty convenient in its own way, where, you know, it is kind of your choice on letting it evolve. Because it makes the need to you know, the need to wait for a specific time, or the desire to wait until maybe you want something else done first. It makes it a lot more convenient. I think it works for specifically the style of game. Very much. It's like you think it wouldn't make sense because, you know, Pokemon is always about evolution, and, you know, if your Pokemon just can't evolve on their own, then what's the point? But oh, it's another space-time distortion. I'm getting so many space-time distortions for some reason. Is it because I'm streaming? Is it because I'm streaming and they somehow can intuit the fact that I'm broadcasting live? So they're just like, okay, we've got to be a spectacle. We can't be boring. We can be boring when it's just robot in the game, but we can't be boring when everybody else is watching. Very cool. Very cool, guys. Oh, the music's so distorted. I didn't even notice this. Even if you haven't listened to the music, I'm pretty sure you can hear it. Lord, it sounds less like music, or like, I don't know, area music, and more like, I don't know, just like dissonance and droning. It's unsettling, but it also kind of works because, you know, space-time distortion. I'm pretty sure I know what we're gonna get, but it wouldn't hurt to just check a little bit. Of course, the occasional lightning and stuff. Storms and lightning seem to have a very common theming in terms to instability and just overall chaos. 'Cause, you know, space-time distortions kind of have the underlying, like, I don't know, the underlying have an undercurrent of just feels very stormy, with the lightning and the particles almost looking like rain, and how it almost feels like a concentrated storm in of itself. And also the massive mass outbreaks, which I'm not sure if you've heard of them before, but they are essentially like where like a bunch of different mass outbreaks are occurring in the same area at once. Oh, that rumbling. I think it's gonna start soon. Yup. Let's see. I can't pass up the opportunity to get some moneymakers going. Fuck you. Catch me if you can. Wait, I actually kind of want you. Woo! Wait, I want you! I want you, Sneasel! Okay, okay, it didn't freeze me to death. That's good. And click! Yes, perfect. Oh, nope. They know I'm here. Hey! Fuck you. Oh, come on! I was in the middle of something. There's so many Sneasel. What the fuck? Oh lord. Nope. You cannot get me. Girl, you're exiting the space-time bubble. This is gonna fuck up reality. Oh god, the grass is glitching badly. I have no idea what's going on with that. The fuck? Oh no, Decidui! I need an actual name for you. I haven't decided one yet. Okay, just... I need to chill out for a second. I was almost on the verge of passing out. Ignore me, looky looky. Thank you. What the fuck? Well, I grabbed the plate before they could do anything to me, so... They're probably gonna still try. Ooh, it's a sunstone! It's actually pretty good. Fuck! On the upside, you get like a whole bunch of good stuff that either sells really high or are necessary evolution items. The downside is you keep getting fucking swarmed! And a bear just likes to keep chasing you like a like that. And also it does not even get remotely close somehow. Hello. Is that clock going faster or is that just me? Has it always been that way? It's more of the lick its tongue people lying. Maybe if they were... Give me that stardust. Thank you. I'm starting to think that the fast clock ticking is just that's just how it is normally. I just happened to notice it and realize that it was fast. It sounds like a clock ticking. That's the crazy thing. It sounds like a clock ticking. Am I wrong? Am I just wrong? One of these was fucking... One of these are huge. One of these is huge and one of these is tiny. Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting out of here. Okay. Wait, I don't want the Sneasel to do the work. I want Daylight to do the work. I forgot that I had a space open in our team. I should have filled that spot with Porygon. Now there's a Sneasel. I forget. What's that evolution requirement for Sneasel again? Was it have it hold a claw sort night? I'm pretty sure it's night. I could be wrong. I could just be dead wrong. Because I'm pretty sure the evolution for what was it? Hisuian Sneasel into Sneasler is like I have to have it hold a Razor Claw, or I have to give it a Razor Claw at day. Because held items don't exist in this game, for the record. They just don't exist. You can't give your Pokemon held items. There's no charcoal, there's no fucking, what's the, oval stone, there's no Razor Claw, there's no Quick Claw, there's no nothing. It's all just like stone evolutions. You just give it and then it evolves. Which I guess is fine, but the unfortunate trade-off is that, you know, not really much of a not really much versatility. You're kind of forced in battling, you're kind of just forced to use the moves of your Pokemon exclusively. Like, there's no abilities, there's no held items. You can still use, you can still use, like, potions. And, okay, well, there's technically, it's not exactly like, you know, like X defense, X attack. It's just like they're technically like battle enhancers, making your Pokemon more, you know, stronger, more sturdy, and all that. But they're not exactly like, there's no. They kind of like, I don't know. Weirdly enough, they've kind of just consolidated attack and special attack and defense and special defense together, which I guess in a sense makes sense. Sorry, I like saying sense. Which I guess in a way it does make sense, because this is a time where Pokemon weren't exactly well known, and Pokemon research is still kind of new. Like, the Galaxy team has a survey team. Oh. Oh, hey, Wurmple. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it just hit me. Fuck. Hang on. I just remembered something. You guys remember Team Galactic from Pokemon Pearl, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum? You remember that? Hey, you remember that? There was a specific cutscene. I swear to God, I remember it. There's a specific cutscene that happened. I don't remember when it happened, but I think it happened. It most definitely happened after I fought Kakano a second time, and he gave me the fist plate. But basically, Kakano, I forgot his name. Hang on, I need to go check this. I need to go double check this. I'm sure I'm sure his name is still, you know, there. And I just need to... Okay, hang on. Let me just, like, run over really quick. Back to the... Okay, fuck. Yeah, sure. yeah, I caught 3 Sneasel. I consider that a huge success in my eyes. I have to get all the different variations. That sucks. Well, at least I got, I updated Leafeon's Pokedex entry. Let's return to the village. Okay, so. Hang on, I need to talk this out because I still technically have a playthrough of Pokemon Platinum. I haven't touched it in a while. I just beat the 3rd gym, I think, which ironically they changed it to, I forgot her name. She's very French. She's that French lady and her specialty is ghost types. But yeah. Okay, hang on, I need to check. Kamado! Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just had to check the spectral name that hovers above your head at all times. Kamado. So there was this cutscene between Kamado and, hang on, I forgot her name, and Silene of the captain of the Survey Corps. So Kamado is the commander of the Galaxy team, which means he's essentially the head honcho. And Silene is the captain of the Survey Corps, which is what we're a part of. And there was this cutscene specifically on this like balcony. We don't say anything much. We just kind of listen to the two talk as a silent protagonist does. And Kamado and Silene was like, okay, so once Kamado was like, once everyone starts to get more comfortable with Pokemon and learn to coexist, then the Galaxy team will essentially just disband because there's not really much use for them anymore. And Silene was like, okay. And, sorry, let me just rephrase that. Okay, so there is the cutscene. Kamado is talking about the future of the Galaxy team, as he is the head honcho. Silene is the captain of the Survey Corps, and Kamado is talking about the future and how the Galaxy team will probably end up disbanding because there won't really be a need for them anymore due to the fact that they essentially have successfully taught people how to coexist with Pokemon and their versatility and how to like learn to live with them and all that. And he also mentions that like the name of the Galaxy team won't matter because, it doesn't really matter what the purpose is. And it won't really matter what the purpose is, just that they serve their purpose, and once the Galaxy team disbands, it will just kind of end up becoming a faded memory. And Silene was like, okay, cool, but I will, if that were to be the case, I will just tell my children and my grandchildren about the Galaxy team, so that way their name lives on, even if it disbands forever. Totally unrelated. In Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, there's this enemy team, the main antagonists. They're called Team Galactic, and the funny thing about that, hey, you know who looks remarkably similar to the you know who looks remarkably similar to the leader of Team Galactic? Oh god. I just put 2 and 2 together. That's kind of fucked up, actually. That's really fucked up. I can't believe they fucking did that. Anyways, let's go, evolve Daylight. Because I don't know how much of that we have. Field lens is fine. Let's see. It is funny, because at the moment, I thought, oh, that's actually really sweet, and it shows, like, the sweeter side of Silene, because fundamentally, she just cares a lot about Pokemon, to the point where, you know, she leads she is the captain of the survey team, or the survey crew, or whatnot, in the Galaxy team. But unfortunately, it does seem like her legacy eventually leads to Team Galactic. I don't know if that was her intention, but it is unfortunate how that just kind of ends up. I very much like Silene. I love her character. She seems like a very stoic, no-nonsense person, but I know in my heart of hearts that she's a very good person. She knows the right thing, even if she might not say it out loud. But, yeah. Her, what, grandson? Great-great-grandson? Totally different story, honestly. I don't know. This is set like 150 years in the past, but I don't know how long it would take. I'm pretty sure it's 150 years or so in the past. Because it is kind of oldish, but not too old. I don't know. It is very paradoxical in its like historical setting, because there are certain things that make me go, this kind of feels like this would be in, like, I don't know, the distant past, but there are things that make me go, this feels like it is just, it can't be more than, like, I don't know, a century ago. Professor Laventon being one of the most notable examples, because his entire wardrobe and, you know, personality just speaks like he's from Britain in a certain time period. More like recent-ish. I definitely don't want to, like, imply, because I don't really know much about history, and I don't know enough, but there are certain things that make me go, this feels like, I don't know, this feels like this would end up in, like, a way distant past. Especially with, like, the entire premise being essentially just you kind of being isekai'd into the past, and you help teach people to learn to coexist with Pokemon. Which does seem like a very distant thing, but I don't know. Feels very recent to me. The Lowlands have been apparently doing it for like centuries. And apparently Hisuians only learned to coexist with Pokemon 150 years ago? I actually don't know how long ago this is set historically. I could be entirely wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've heard it being estimated somewhere around 150 years ago. Something of that. Something like that, I think. Which, I think it makes sense, you know? Otherwise, I feel like Laventon would be a little bit too out of place. I don't have enough space in my satchel? Okay. So I'm just rambling right now. I'm just firing off thoughts. It is interesting, at the very least, to see how... Because this is, in and of itself, just kind of an expansion of... I love the lowlands. I feel like Caribbean, especially like coastal Caribbean type media, is not very common, and sometimes it can feel extremely touristy. Because, I mean, I'm sure you can guess why. It's the racism. But, I definitely do feel like Sun and Moon does that a little bit, but I feel like there's more to it in that it doesn't entirely feel like it's just like touristy, just like tourist bait. Although there definitely is a bit of a theme in that the reason why the protagonist is even there in the first place is because, you know, like the mom saw flyers for a lowland. Alola and was like, wow, that seems like a cool place to go. And we just decided to move in. That can feel a bit, how do I phrase this? Colonial? Also, OMG, Urban has their crown again. Okay, that's just my assorted thoughts. I'm just kind of firing off thoughts that I've already had for a bit. Things that I just kind of have held in my brain space for a while. I just haven't had the energy or time to, like, write them out or say them in any capacity, which does kind of suck, because I like having thoughts. I like saying thoughts and having them. Okay, now I'm just saying shit. I like expressing my thoughts. It's just like any other way. It's just sometimes it can feel extremely, I don't know, tiring, and I always forget. It's only when I'm specifically in a mindset to yap verbally that I can truly, like, unleash my my inner thoughts. But yeah, I love Sun and Moon. I think it's really good, and so far I'm a big fan of the story and stuff and such. But unfortunately, it does kind of have similar pitfalls to it does have similar pitfalls to a lot of other like, I don't know, exotic, touristy, Hawaiian media, where basically the selling point is how exotic the place is and how everything is just so different compared to what you're used to. Which, I mean, yeah, culture is different, you know, and experiencing new cultures can be fun and exciting, but it's almost always framed in a way that's very, I don't know, exotic, and it treats the cultures of it always treats the cultures as something to be, I don't know, as something to be passively observed or consumed, whenever, like, truly appreciated. Which I definitely do think that Sun and Moon kind of falls into that a little bit. Unfortunately, it's definitely a lot more, I guess, forgiving in the sense that because it's a Pokemon game and they have to flesh it out. They have to flesh it out so it doesn't seem too, like, one-dimensional. That there is a lot more depth and grace given to this sort of, you know, world and community. It's just very much... It's very unique, I guess. Not unique in, like, an exotic way. Just unique in, like, you know, not exactly something they've done before. Because, for the most part, up until, like, Generation 5, I think, they haven't really done anything outside of, like, Japan, I think? For the most part, a lot of their games have essentially just kind of been set in regions of fantasy Japan, basically, which is not a bad thing, for the record. That's a perfectly fine thing, and I think, you know, at the very least, as long as it's not set in America, like a lot of media is, unfortunately, then it's fine. Oh, space-time distortion. It's not yet. But it does also have the... Oh, come on! I was gonna go that way! But it also does have a little bit. But there are certain things that can kind of be read as pretty yikes. I'd say that their attempt at giving British representation with the Galar region is a lot more tasteful and respectful than it was with the Alola region. Unfortunately. Because you don't really hear as much people in that region going, wow, this place is so exotic and new. I feel so out of place compared to my old home in Johto. I'm pretty sure there are people like that, but it's a lot less prominent. And there's not nearly as much NPCs that gush about how different and new and strange Galar is compared to how many people do that same thing in Alola. Like, you don't really see as many Galar tourists that are just here to soak in the view as there are in Alola. Which, you know, like, for the record, I don't think it's wrong exactly, because there are countries that kind of rely on tourism in a sense. Like, a lot of countries tend to have that sort of culture, so there's a lot of tourists in that regard. And of course, like, I definitely do think it's fine to show that sort of stuff, but having it be kind of unchallenged, and also, like, having it not only go unchallenged in the narrative, but also... Actually, no, wait. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure Team Skull does, in a sense, discourage that. Because I'm pretty sure their whole thing is to scare away tourists. So there is an acknowledgement, in a sense. I think there is just a bit of an unfortunate downside of the fact that, like, you know, you can be nuanced about it, but there is a case in which this sort of, if you're not as careful about it, it can just kind of sound and feel hollow. I don't have space. Fuck! For a... What is this? A linking cord! Fuck! I want that. I'm glad that I'm able to say all this out loud, because I'm able to, at the very least, like, formulate my thoughts. Mine. I'm able to like formulate my thoughts a bit and just kind of like, I don't know, walk through why I think something might not be good. I definitely think the Alola region is really cool. I just think there's also the unfortunate undertone of, you know, treating the region as if it's like exotic and new. And I definitely don't want to imply that they're being malicious, but, you know, the Pokemon Company hasn't exactly had a very good history with depicting people of color in their games. Namely, first thing that comes to mind is the donut lip phenomenon that they apply to a lot of their earlier gen Pokemon. It sucks that the main criticisms of tourism culture are also the enemy team. Yeah, I definitely do think that's kind of where they detract. I do like how they made the enemy team more nuanced in that regard. And it's also, I guess it's also in a way a lot better because I think this was the generation that kind of broke the classic, like, the enemy team has a nefarious plan and they're evil and they're wholly corrupt and mean. I definitely do think that with the pattern they broke, it was definitely new and interesting, and I like how they made it very nuanced, but I also think it's a little bit unfortunate because it might not get read that way, you know, which not exactly their fault. You know, you make something, but you can't exactly expect people to read it the way you want it to. But they are a multi-billion-dollar company, and they also have done some pretty iffy things regarding people of color, or depicting them in the past, going so far as certain Pokemon having how do I say this? No, as like, fuck, the word's slipping my mind. Like the donut lips thing, the caricatures. Oh my god, there we go. The caricatures of certain like ethnic features, like, you know, big lips and dark skin, things like that. Treating it not as like just something people tend to have as, you know, like a normal human thing, but as something that is meant to be all gold and spectacled, and also, like, I don't know, treated as goofy and unserious. It can be read as a little disingenuous and weird, is all I'm saying. That's just my opinions as someone who's not a person of color, but does kind of understand some of the more, you know, the more subtle forms of racism that takes place. Like, I'm not an expert on that sort of thing, but I do understand what it is and how it can take shape in more subtler ways. I know this is a little ironic for me to say all this stuff, considering that I'm actively playing the game with the company that has these problems, but I definitely do think that it's not something that deserves to be like shamed for forever. It's just something that that for a lot of people might turn them off to the idea, and also might unsettle them. Oregon. That is to say that I don't think there's like a wholly good or wholly bad side to Pokemon. It's just that I feel like ignoring one in exchange for the other can feel very, very disingenuous, because it's not like there's just all bad things about Pokemon, because if there was, I wouldn't be playing the games. But I do also think it's important to acknowledge where the games fall short, both in its execution of the narratives and also in the designs of the Pokemon themselves. Because if you just kind of like passively acknowledge it without saying anything, it can come off as a condonement of it. So I feel like it's always important to outwardly express disdain for this and discomfort at this sort of stuff, because not doing so can kind of bleed into how you address other stuff as well. But yeah. Let's see. I want to see my beautiful baby Porygon too. Hi, Edens! I don't know how much of the rant you caught from me yapping about Pokemon, how Pokemon has fallen short sometimes with its depictions of people of color and its not so savory past. But I'm glad you're here. Yeah. Where the fuck is Porygon? Porygon! I know you're in there somewhere. There you are. Okay. Okay, that's good. I definitely went on a pretty long rant. I feel like some of it can just be summed up as... A lot of it can just be summed up as... Pokemon has had some issues with depicting people of color and trying to introduce nuance, especially to certain topics that are very racially charged, like with tourism, culture, and all of that. And the nuanced take of, you know, the evil team, with Team Skull not exactly being just, you know, another evil syndicate that wants to capture all Pokemon, but just a ploy to drive down tourism because it's destroying their cultures, which is a real problem, and I feel like addressing it is important, but sometimes it does come off as a little bit tone deaf, having the evil team be introduced as a nuisance. And also just how they're like just there to capture our Pokemon and all that having them start off with the portrayal of being a wholly bad team can come off as a little bit tone deaf. That's not to say that the Pokemon franchise is all bad. It's just that there's parts that are not very good, and some of them are very uncomfortable to talk about, especially regarding the racism. But it's more important to talk about it and be upfront rather than passively acknowledge it and pretend like it's not there, because doing so can lead you to, not exactly being the greatest ally ever. But yeah. Had a sleep moment and minnow moment. Some of the best moments ever. But yeah. There's another satchel. It's hard to pivot from a topic like racism because it can come on as like, it's like, okay, sorry to be a downer talking about real world issues. Let's talk about something fun to distract ourselves from the problems again. I don't think I have anything more to say, partially because I've already said a lot, and also, there are probably other people who have phrased it a lot better than me. But, yeah. Pokemon Company's definitely done a lot better regarding depicting people of color and avoiding certain stereotypes in their work, but they're definitely not immune to falling into the same tropes and, having certain characters be a certain way, which can be read as stereotypical or not faithful or, good depictions of people of color, especially black people. I'm looking at Kiawe, unfortunately. A really good design, but unfortunately he looks so extremely ashy in a way that does not look natural. I feel like there could be a way to make him look dark-skinned in a way that did not make him look like Ash. Not like Ash the character from Pokemon, but like Ash as in like soot. Maybe it's intentional to a point, but not exactly as helpful when that character choice is also a very common mistake that a lot of people do when drawing black people. I feel like making him be very like red, have a very reddish brown dark skin tone would like be a lot better than like the ashy soot that Kiawe is canonically. Because like a dark red brown, it would fit because his whole thing is that he is his trial is he's fire, very fiery, passionate, and also he is the captain of the fire trial. So having him have a very red dark skin tone, reddish dark skin tone would pair well with not only his character but the design, because his design is mostly red, and with accents of black. So I just think it's unfortunate that they ended up making him look so gray. It makes me feel bad. Like, he spends all his time in the sun, you know. He's shirtless. He's a fire dancer, from what is implied based on how much he spends time with Alolan Marowak. And also just, like, you know, it's not like he stays indoors a lot. He's very much an outdoorsy person, and he doesn't wear a shirt. It's just unfortunate that they made him look so gray. Okay, I think I've said enough, especially because I'm just kind of repeating myself at this point. But you know, that's just my thoughts. Oh, that tree's already been... This music's actually really lovely. Sorry, I don't want to talk too loud because I might talk over the music, but it's so lovely. Hi! The ambience here is really nice, actually. I like this a lot. Sorry, I'm probably gonna send a few people to sleep just from the ambience alone. I actually haven't really done a lot of, Oh, never mind. We're being interrupted by Pokemon battle. My bad for directing my Pokemon to hit the shaking ore deposit. I should have known better. Oh, wait. That must be it. Oh, these are called ore deposits. And this is where you get tumblestones from. There's 3 different kinds. There's why is my screen flickering? I think there's like red tumblestones, then there's black tumblestones, which if I just break this. Yeah, they look like that. And there's also sky tumblestones, which look very blue, like a very vibrant blue. And they're used to make the materials for the Pokeballs. Hang on. There's actually an ore deposit right here. Oh, they're just called tumblestones. Never mind. They're not called red tumblestones. They're just called tumblestones. But yeah, these are a part of the materials used to make Pokeballs, actually. Because there's a crafting mechanic in this game. And the 3 different tumblestones make 3 different kinds of Pokeballs. There is your classic, you know, Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, which are made with tumblestones and apricorns. Apricorns are gotten from doing this. See? Apricorn. They're kind of like acorns, but there's more letters, so it's different. But you basically go here into this crafting bench, and with the materials you get, you basically just craft Pokeballs. I've only got 22. Huh. I don't need jet balls. I've already got plenty. Yeah, I'm good. But yeah. As you can see, the more like advanced the Pokeball is and the stronger it is, the more expensive the recipe is. Like, normal Pokeballs, they just cost 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone, right? And then your great balls, they cost 1 apricorn, 1 tumblestone, and 1 iron chunk. Iron chunk is like it's another material you can get from ore deposits. They have a rarer chance to spawn compared to, like, they have a rare chance to drop upon breaking an ore deposit compared to, like, the default tumblestone, black tumblestone, sky tumblestone. But yeah, these are your standard Pokeballs, and the more advanced and better the Pokeball is, the more expensive the recipe gets. Like, iron chunks, like the Ultra Ball costs 1 apricorn, 2 tumblestones, and 2 iron chunks to gather to make just 1, which admittedly is not that hard, because when you're out and about a lot, you tend to passively gather a lot of resources, which makes it not that difficult. Especially when you're strapped on cash, and you can't exactly afford them at your local galaxy member. You can just forage for the materials on your own and make them in a crafting workbench. But there's more than just, the standard Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball. There's more to it than that, and they follow the same hierarchy. These are Heavy Ball. This is the Heavy Ball, the Leaden Ball, and the Gigaton Ball. All of them require black tumblestones to craft, and much like with the normal Pokeballs, they also require apricorns. All of these Pokeball recipes require apricorns to some extent. Gigaton Balls are like, they don't throw very far, but if you manage to get a Pokemon, if you manage to hit a Pokemon with it while they're unaware, it's extremely successful. A lot more successful than, your regular Ultra Balls. And then, of course, we have the Feather Balls, the Wing Balls, and the Jet Balls. These are your throw very far from a distance balls. They have a very straight path. They have a very straight path, which means you can throw these very far from a distance. And also, you can use these to catch Pokemon that are flying really high in the air. I'm not sure if you noticed, but throughout my playthrough so far, there are these Pokemon that are flying super high in the air that you cannot reasonably catch, or even throw your Pokemon at them to do a battle with. So your next best bet is the flying balls, or the best one being the jet balls, because they are kind of the only way you're able to reach these Pokemon that are so high up. That is pretty much their primary use. They're just used to make Pokeballs, but each tumblestone has a different use. The black tumblestones being made to make the heavy balls that don't throw far, but they have a pretty high successful catch rate if you manage to throw them at Pokemon that aren't aware of it. Actually, wait, I'm pretty sure Daylight. Daylight, now's your time to shine. Become the sun. Woo! Hey, you want to know the funny thing? I'm pretty sure these Pokemon are called this. I'm pretty sure Espeons are called the Sun Pokemon because they evolve in the day. Which you'd probably expect some sort of like psychic, you know, mystical, like some sort of psychic mystical naming convention or some sort of psychic mystical title, but no, it's the Sun Pokemon because you evolve it during the day and it gets its energy from the sun. And Umbreon is a similar sort of thing in that it's, I'm pretty sure it's the Moonlight Pokemon. Hang on, I need to get away from Espeon. Not because I hate it, I just need it to get back to me. I don't know the button that just automatically sends them back into my Pokeball, or sends them back into their Pokeballs. I'm pretty sure there is a button for that. I just don't remember it. Or I don't think I was ever taught it. Okay, now we've got 90 nights, and fuck. Hang on, I actually want to move Cyndaquil over. Because there is a second Cyndaquil. There it is. I totally forgot it. This is the Cyndaquil that you get at the start of the game. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do it dirty like that. I'm going to move it back and I'm going to evolve it. You deserve that much at least. Once this Yep, I'm sure of it. Go, Cyndaquil. Quite a power boost. There's Quilava. There it is. Wait, I just realized I can use the Sunstone on any prospective Petalils if I had one. Galaxy member, give me the good news. Do I still have one? I just have the one. I'm gonna have to go to the Crimson Mirelands for that one. Let's see. Okay, I might as well report to Laventon really quick. Interesting. Times seen it use quick attack. I see. I have to evolve Eevee 5 more times. I have to evolve Porygon 3 times? Oh god. That crawl to the 10th rank. I swear to God, I'm doing it so slowly. I could do it a lot more efficiently by mass completing a lot of tasks and getting a lot of points for it, but I want to get this done first. This is my main priority. Just getting the Pokemon evolved. Wait, I remembered. I wanted to catch a petalil. Specifically. Have any of you seen the Hisuian form for Lilligant, by the way? I'm realizing that I'm kind of I might be overestimating how many people know about Pokemon in general. But there is this Pokemon called Lilligant. Fuck! A massive mass outbreak. God, that's a tongue twister. Fuck, a massive a massive mass outbreak right as I was about to go to the Crimson Mirelands. Hang on, how many? Pretty sure this is my currency for bribing, there it is. My currency for bribing Munchlax to reveal the secrets. Yeah, this is a... Oh, God. Any petalils? Any? An unknown outbreak? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Fuck. I wasted 5 Agua Berries for nothing. Whatever. I don't have a lot. Maybe I go to one of the mass outbreaks that has Pokemon that drop that. Just as a fun little thought. Wait, is it at the ruins? It's at the ruins, isn't it? Hang on, I'm getting sidetracked. I wanted to get a Petalil, and now I'm going to hunt for an outbreak with a bunch of unknown. Hi! Oh, they're tricky. Oh my god. Fuck! I'm doing so bad! Okay, whatever. I caught unknown. I caught some unknown. My bar is just the fact that I caught some unknown, I guess. Not all of them, just a couple. I'm pretty sure that's over there, actually. Kinda sucks, because I'm pretty sure there's there's a fucking, oh my god, so many Carnivine mass outbreaks. I don't care about Carnivine. I've seen enough of that freak already. It's always Carnivine this and Carnivine that. Why can't I just get a Petalil for once? I don't give a goddamn shit about that stupid ass fly trap. Is that an alpha Petalil? Well, now I have to catch this. Shh. Pretend I'm not here. All the while I throw Pokeballs at you. Directly. I'm glad that's helping me. Okay. There's no outbreak per se, but there is Why? How am I doing that? Okay, anyways. That Pokemon was probably like really garbage and stuff. I probably didn't even need to catch it anyways. Hang on. No, I'm pretty sure the Pokemon in question is not in my party. I do have an unknown. Hang on, I need to go back to the Bogbound camp. Okay. I want to see my Pokemon. It's really awesome and not embarrassing at all that I only caught 3 unknown in a mass outbreak. I'm gonna release the ones that I found. KWT. Is that you? Pretty sure that's... No, wait, that's you. KUT. The new punk rock unknown band coming to your venue soon. You won't want to miss them. They'll run away if you try to throw Pokeballs at them, by the way. Sorry. I want to keep this Alpha Petalil, because I've never tried this before. Yeah, just give me the stuff. I've never tried this before, but I'm curious if the Pokemon retained their alpha status if they evolve. Also, get ready to see Petalil, or get ready to see Hisuian Lilligant, by the way. It does! Hang on. Oh! They're not that big, actually. I was expecting it to be taller. Actually, no, don't look at that angle. This angle's fine, actually. Look, we match, actually. We're basically like twins. Oh, it's really cute, actually. I like it. Alright. I want to see my Pokemon. I'm putting Lilligant in the box. I feel very sad about this, but I like having a living text. Ta-da! Oh, whoops. Hisuian Lilligant. There's technically a mass outbreak of Bronzor right next to the Brava Arena, yeah. Might as well. Wait, you're not Braviary. I thought that was the Ultra Ball. Okay. I'm pretty sure most of them have just run away. Why are you... You guys in the fucking mud! Stop getting in the slop! I'm pretty sure most of them have disappeared, actually. Actually, no, there are certain ones that have decided to stick behind. She stayed the fuck still! Okay. No, my money makers. Where the fuck are these freaks? I think the worst part is I don't think I've gotten a single aqua fairy from this. Like, none. Literally went here to get some aqua fairies, and for what? I didn't even get anything. Huh. Oh, the Pokemon are just gone. Okay. I didn't even notice because they all kept trying to run away. Did I even get anything out of that? Was that just a waste of time? I got some Agua Fairies, actually, I think. No way, yeah. Actually, that was totally worth it. I'm glad I spent my Agua Fairies. God, I should probably get some sleep soon, actually, because it's like nearly 12 a.m. I've been having a pretty hard time falling asleep at like any reasonable time. Let's see. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Impulse buying ASMR. What was that? Oh, it was an alpha hippowdon. I see. I just heard like thundering steps, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? No, it was just the horde trying to get me, like always. Does that count? Oh, I guess it counts. I don't care about you, Ghastly. I'm just here to get my Pokemon to like me. Let me... Ah! Getting harassed by Carnivine ASMR. I'm trying to be a little bit more quiet than usual. I don't know if my audio is picking up at any to any extent. I'm just trying to be a little bit more calm than usual because I know people are probably tired while watching this. At the very least, I want to be something slightly relaxing. Let's see. Oh no, the fog is coming. The fog is coming. It's coming because I'm actually not going to continue that statement at all. Oh. I thought there might have been like a Pokemon inside, but maybe that was just my imagination. Let's see. I think I've ever gone this way before. Honestly, I think I've always just checked out after like a couple hours, but now I think it's like midnight and I'm still going. I think it kind of goes to show how much this game has a fucking chokehold on me. That I'm willing to play it for literal hours. And not get bored or tired. I think that last part is probably a bit of a problem. I do have an issue with going to bed at reasonable times and also self-control. But yeah. Let's see. Crystals. I'm feeling like I should wind down a little bit, so you know, I'm talking a little more softly. Not as loud as I usually am. Yeah. Mostly just kind of letting the game ambience speak for itself. Some of the noises can be a little bit much, honestly. Especially when the Pokemon returns to you. A very loud Let's see. I swear I'll retire for the night when Nighty Night finishes, when Nighty Night is ready to evolve. Oh my god, it's not you, Combi. Wait, no! It was a female Combi. What if this game had a jump button? I feel like it would genuinely be too powerful because people would try to jump ledges that they're not supposed to. I feel like the closest thing we've got is the dodge button, but it's more so just like a horizontal. It's more so just meant to cross horizontal distances quickly rather than vertical. Unfortunately, I don't think even Scarlet had that option. You just ran and crouched sometimes. They didn't even have a dodge button. It was just crouch, run, walk. Crouch, run, walk. That was Scarlet Violet's whole mobility system. Koraidon/Miraidon had more mobility, but ironically, in the same way that this game binds your sprint to the left analog stick, riding the Pokemon is the exact same. It's the exact same. How do I say this? Controller button press. It's technically not a button press. You're literally pressing the analog stick just to. You're just pressing down on the analog stick a little bit, applying more pressure than usual. Oh fuck, there's a little Togetic that's flying around. I don't have the patience or energy to try and chuck Pokeballs at a flying Togetic right now. I'm just gonna keep moving. Wait, is that what I think it is? I heard an alpha Pokemon somewhere, but I've heard the cry. I don't know. I don't know. Who needs a job button when you have Weirdeer? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I think this is just kind of devolving into nonsense. Oh fuck, it's an Alpha Carnivine. I don't care about that. I don't care about Carnivine. I see why people don't care for that little bastard. I bet it's not even good in meta. I bet it has really horrible stats. No evolution, no special treatment, no nothing. Carnivine really has got nothing going on with it. I bet it doesn't even have a unique ability. Sorry, now I'm just trash talking Carnivine of all things. Kind of deserves it because it sucks. Anyways. Did someone say shaking tree? Did someone say Sandy Burmy? Okay, I'm gonna start on another Carnivine hate train. Just be patient while I slowly board the station. Carnivine is like, it feels like one of those Pokemon that is just added to add a little bit of variety to the roster. Like, it's one of those last minute Pokemon designs that they probably drummed up. Like, they probably thought, yeah, Carnivine's a good, I don't know, good Pokemon to add to the marsh or something. Maybe it could be like a marsh exclusive or something, you know? And then they don't do anything with Carnivine except add it in Legends Arceus because they felt bad about this stupid plant. And like, I don't even think it's the fact that it's like a Venus flytrap. I feel like that's a sort of potential that could work really well, especially with the carnivorous plant aspect. It's just wasted on that thing. This isn't like genuine criticism. I'm just petty. I don't like Carnivine. I see too much of this freak day in. Is it me or did the music just kick in like that? Am I going crazy? Maybe this is just... Oh my god, it's a clear sunny day. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. Oh, I got a thunderstone out of that. It's crazy. This feels so adventurous. I'm not used to this. Just gonna maneuver around that little freak of a parasect. Oh god, the Paris are after me. They're mad because I decided to exist near them, I guess, which is apparently an actual offense. Don't look at me, don't perceive me, don't even think about me whatsoever. Oh my god. Apparently it doesn't like to listen. Everyone be quiet. Oh, come on. I failed. I wanted to get it without getting caught, but I just failed. I know you can, I know. Thank you for conveniently holding still. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get in the damn ball. I don't want to waste Pokeballs on you. Thank you. My god. Why do I have a Kricketot? Oh yeah, because of that one mass outbreak. Right, I forgot. Just gonna run. Just gonna run. Fucking hate Carnivine. I take 1,000,000 Roselias and 50 Roserades over a single Carnivine, because at least Roserade looks fucking cool, you know. At least it has style. Carnivine is fucking nothing. It looks so unappealing. It's not even like ugly in an ugly cute way. It's just ugly. Anyways, caught a Rosary. What do you mean I don't have space in my satchel? I have plenty of space. Oh. I think I've overshot that one. Where are you? Why are you here? Tycho? Are you out here gathering materials too? I guess the Survey Corps must do an awful lot of crafting, just like we Supply Corps members do. Gosh, when I think of it like that, I feel a new sort of kinship towards you Survey Corps people. This newfound feeling of camaraderie makes me want to share something with you. Like this! Here, a recipe for a delicious sweet treat. Oh. Pokemon love old becauuse too. If you make enough to share, you should try giving one to your Pokemon as a treat sometime. Wow. This is the Grava arena of sorts. Oh, it's that stupid bitch I hate, Carnivine. No one likes you. Yeah, I know. Maybe that's why it's so cranky all the time, because nobody likes it. It just sucks. It's not funny or interesting or ugly in a cute way. It's just boring, ugly, and that's the worst kind of thing you can do. It's the worst kind of way you can be. It's not even ugly in an interesting way, it's just boring. I'm just I'm just petty because I fucking hate Carnivine. I'm tired of seeing its stupid fucking face everywhere I turn in the Crimson Marlins, and also for some godforsaken reason, also in the Highlands. It's also in the fucking Highlands. I can never escape this goddamn Pokemon. I never get a moment of rest. A moment of respite from this fuck ass fly trap. I just can't deal with this stupid ass Pokemon anymore. This stupid bitch I hate. It's literally everywhere in the Crimson Mirelets. I can't escape it. Genuinely, if they stopped ever doing anything related to Carnivine ever again, I don't think anyone would notice, because it's not even that interesting of a Pokemon. It's literally just there to fill space. I'm sure there are some oh god. Ow. I'm sure there are some Carnivine fans out there, and I'm sure they have a certain appreciation for this Pokemon that I never will. But right now, this thing just fucking sucks. Geodude, I think you're currently in someone. Yeah, and I'm currently getting harassed again. Constantly. Hello? I could have sworn one of the Pokemon in that mass outbreak was a different color from the others. Oh, oh, I remember. He's the guy that's like, I'm pretty sure one of the Pokemon look like a different color. Which is just, you know, it's supposed to be a hint that you can find, I think it's just a hint that you can find shiny Pokemon more frequently at mass outbreaks. which is cool, but I can't manufacture mass outbreaks because that would be cheating. I'm not mad about that, by the way. I'm just like, it's like, I understand why it works the way it does. Making it any simpler would just kind of remove any of the difficulty. But also, I'm so tired. I don't want to do this. Come on. Oh yeah, a graveler. Yeah, that big fucking thing was hiding in an ore deposit. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Nope, you can't. You can't get me. You cannot. Oh, wait. Wait. Nighty Night's ready. I can finally go to bed. Alright. It's so convenient because it's at night too, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, a bit of like unsolicited fun facts, but did you know that Umbreon was not intended to be a dark type at first? It was originally intended to be a poison type. Which is kind of why its design looks extremely angular, and I'm getting harassed again. Hang on. Which is kind of why its design is very, you know, it's pretty pointy and stuff, almost like its little ears and tails are meant to be like, you know, stingers to inject poison or whatnot. I'm pretty sure there is there's like leaked beta files that proves this sort of thing. I'll stay up actually. And with that, that's all the evolutions actually. You're not a rapid dash. There we go. I don't know why I have a cricket tot. Hang on, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. I'm just gonna release a few more guys. I swear. Pretty sure I already have a Roserade, but that's fine. I have more Cricketots than I know what to do with. There we go. There we go. Give me all this stuff. What are you talking about? I have plenty of space. Can I free myself from this hell? Yay! We're finally done, and it only took several hours. Genuinely, I'm not really complaining though. I had a blast doing this. Unfortunately, it's come to that time where it's like almost like 12:30 for me, and I've been playing for a while now. I need to put this game to rest. I need to go to bed. Is what I need to do. Okay, I'll check DMs. I'm just kind of in the middle of something really quick. Hang on. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you don't mind the change in energy towards the end. I'm just feeling tired, and I'm sure everyone else is too, especially since some of you have had a pretty hectic day from moving and all that. I'm sure the process was incredibly stressful and nerve-wracking and also taxing physically and mentally. So at the very least, I'm hoping that this more relaxed energy would have been enough to lull you guys into a sense of ease, which would make sleep easier. I do it for other people because I can't do it myself. Just a little tired. I see how it is. Okay, well, it's currently nighttime in the game, and it's nighttime in real life, and I'm tired, so let's end it right here. Thank you so much for all of you who decided to watch this impromptu stream. I appreciate it a lot, genuinely. I wasn't exactly expecting to do this. It was just a kind of spur of the moment. Like, Irvin literally DM'd me saying, like, go stream right now. And I was like, yes, ma'am. And I just booted up our computer and decided to play Legends Arceus, which I proceeded to do for like 4 hours. But yeah, hope this was a fun time for you all. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. I love you all. And I'll see you